Long ago, on the sacred battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna stood torn between duty and doubt. The mighty warrior, blessed with skill and courage, was now paralyzed by inner conflict. He turned once again to his charity, Lord Krishna, and asked, "Oh Krishna, tell me truly, should I renounce action and seek peace in solitude, or should I act, even if it means engaging in this dreadful war?" Krishna smiled gently, his eyes deep with timeless wisdom. Krishna said, "Both paths, O Arjuna, the path of renunciation and the path of selfless action, lead to liberation. But of the two, the path of selfless action is superior for most." Krishna spoke of two ways. One, the path of renunciation, where the seeker withdraws from worldly duties and possessions, seeking truth in stillness. The other, the path of karma yoga, where the person lives in the world, performs their duties, but does so without attachment to the results. He told Arjuna the story of two sages. One lived in the mountains, alone with his thoughts. He meditated, fasted, and avoided all actions, believing this was the way to purify his soul. The other lived among people, teaching, farming, feeding the poor, doing everything with the art free from ego. Whatever he did, he offered to the divine, never seeking reward or recognition. In the end, it was the second sage, the one engaged in the world, who attained true peace faster. Krishna continued, "Renunciation is not about giving up action. It is about giving up attachment. The true renunciate acts without desire. They are neither elated by success nor broken by failure. Their mind is steady and their soul is free." Imagine a lotus leaf floating on water, though surrounded by the lake, it remains untouched. So, too must we live surrounded by duty, but untouched by craving. Krishna's voice deepened, serious yet compassionate. "Arjuna, he who sees inaction in action, and action in inaction, is truly wise. He sees that it is not the action that binds, but the desire behind it. And he was as renounced attachment, who acts with a purified mind, who sees all beings as equal, who delights in the welfare of all. Such a one, even while acting, is never bound." Arjuna's eyes cleared. He could see the truth now. Arjuna said to the Krishna, "You have shown me the unity in these paths. I see now it is not about retreating from the world, but about rising above the self." Krishna said to the Arjuna, "Be a warrior, Arjuna, but not for glory. Act with devotion and offer every deed to the divine. That is true renunciation, that is true freedom." And so, on the field of battle, Arjuna chose the path of selfless action, of karma yoga, a warrior not of conquest but of spirit. He raised his bow not with anger but with clarity. He will act not for himself but for dharma. And with that, the war within him had ended. This is the karma Sanyasa yoga, the merging of renunciation and action. For when the heart is pure and the ego silent, even action becomes peace. This is chapter 5, Bhagavad Gita, Karma Sanyasa Yoga.